before you get on, you gotta believe in yourself and tell yourself, like, hey, you don't get paid if you don't ride 8 seconds. So there's not a doubt in your mind that you're not gonna ride 8 seconds.
To me, it's beautiful. It's artwork. It's like water flowing. The timing's perfect. You're not hurting each other. You're not pulling against each other. You're working together at that point. Seriously, it's just a work of art.
Riding in the bigger arenas, the bigger stages, it's pretty cool and it's a rush, but at the end of the day, you know, what makes a good rider is someone that can stay on 8 seconds. That's the difference in winners and losers.
And if beer doesn't quench your fancy, try some of that circular tequila.
Really what happened is you got a bunch of cowboys, and once they get these cattle to their destination, they get a little money in their pocket. They throw their money in a little pot and say, I got 20 bucks, says I can rope the calf quicker, or I can ride the bucking horse longer. And it evolved from that, just some cowboys cutting loose and putting their money on the line, to what it is today, to where it's somebody's job.
Now it's like so big, you can actually make a good living at it. People starting out, they'll be making more money from when I started. It's definitely gonna be hard, because it's already hard enough to leave home for 3 months and go out on the trail and make a living riding bulls. You're gonna break a lot of bones, probably get knocked out a couple times, but I think it's all worth it to me.
So this was my very first bull. I know I was 11 years old right there. My chin's up a little bit, but I got him rode, so that was pretty exciting, pretty neat, man. When you're a rodeo contestant, it's something that kind of chooses you. It's something that has stuck with me and made me who I am today. I traveled all over the United States and Canada and rode in Mexico. You're traveling from city to city, you're competing, you got late nights, trying to make as many as you can, sometimes 4, 5, 6 a week, sometimes 3 in a day in 2 different states. Because if you don't go to a rodeo, you don't get paid. That's the life of a true professional rodeo cowboy. It's a full-time job, and I really enjoyed it. I can't put it into words, it's my life, and it's a Western way of life. And I look back and I wish I was still doing it.
When you come into a big rodeo like San Antonio or Houston and Fort Worth, it adds the cool factor to it, right? You got an indoor arena and locker rooms and showers and a gym, and it just puts the cool spin on it, really. But whether it's 20,000 or 5,000, it all adds up to a world title, and that's the way I look at it.
I think the biggest thing when you're at a bigger event is just focusing on the job and taking advantage of the opportunity.
And it's not just a competition, it's a fellowship between buddies, We travel the country around together, and you find family that's not blood, and you get to do what you love every day and work 8 seconds at a time making decent money.
I can remember the first time I ever got on one, and I was so scared. I was probably 11. I could just feel my heart just beating. I was almost crying getting on just a little calf. It was like after that, I only rode him 2 seconds. It was like after that I was hooked.
Born and raised in a little country community of Cotulla, Texas. Rodeo was just a natural thing. It really wasn't a sport to us, so to speak. We just did it as a way to community, get together. And that's what started it off. Nobody practiced. Nobody really worked at it. It was just camaraderie for fun in the beginning.
That kind of camaraderie grew from the football field to the rodeo arena. We've traveled long and hard to do what we did for very little money. It was a passion.
I think the only sponsor I ever had, if I ran out of money, he was my sponsor.
It's true that the fabric of ranch life, the rural life, that's steeped in tradition, it's steeped in family. Small communities, small towns.
I really do like that rodeo has taken on an audience. And when Randy and I were growing up, maybe at the county fair, some reason for us to put our life on the line to sell tickets. But it is letting a more urban society still recognize their rural roots.
Long live Cowboys.